Hello, and welcome back to another episode on the Ripple server. Yay! Yay. There's some particles in your face there. Take that! Sorry. Anyways, I am back in this here hole that I created. Possibly last episode. Who knows? Still need to remove those flying machines up there so I don't do anything stupid when I start building here. Might do that. Yeah, so there are going to be spawning platformy things down here. I've marked out bits and pieces here. Let's see if I can actually show this real quick. No, get back here. I'm using a blue terracotta because it's I don't know. I thought it worked pretty well with the mycelium. That's the only reason. So I'm going to build sections like this. So there's going to be one here, and place for redstone, and then one more over here. And then, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 long. So 3 by 4 equals 12. And I think I'm going to build 2 layers high. So in total, 24 of these pods. 1, 2. Yeah, 24. I think. Sounds like a number, so I'm going to stick with that. It's also turning nighttime. And Rosemouse left the game. And Omni went to sleep. Oh, okay. Yes, Omni went to bed. Thank you. What was I thinking about? Yeah, and then from, let's see here and back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, here 6. I think. I'm not. I'm doing a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Cardo. Haven't seen you in a while. 8. So from here to here, it's going to be mycelium spawning platforms. Here is going to be a row of pistons facing up. And back here, there's going to be a water source. So basically, when the cows spawn in here, they will activate tripwires and the piston will retract, letting the water out, flushing them into the middle here. Then they will get flushed into the middle here, and something will happen to them that will turn them into steaks. They might fall down on fire. Something like that. Yeah. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of building that needs to be done, and but that's basically the game plan here. So, step number 1. This is the level where item collection is going to be, and here I'm going to have a water stream taking everything up to that corner over there, because that's where I decided I'm going to have the storage room for it. So basically what I want to do is have some hoppers facing this direction. Oh no. No. That's not a stone block. That's a stone block. And also that direction. I'm just gonna put in the collection for the next section that is going to be here. I'm not gonna build that right now, but might as well put the collection system in. So items will drop here, and also they will go through there and all the way through into here. There will be a... Why did I break that block? I don't know. There will be a dropper here, dropping stuff into the water stream. So yeah, you get the idea, I hope. What we then want to do is have minecart, hopper minecarts. So I have some stuff now. Let's build up, because why not? And we do that. We place a rail. We create a hopper minecart. We place it there, and we break the hopper minecart and pick it up again. And we create a new one. And then what you do is you place the rail, and you place the hopper minecart, and you break the block underneath instead. And that's so much easier. There. So now we have 4 hopper minecarts here. We also need to have them in on an... I need to remove those because I'm going to push down using slime blocks. As it is right now, this is not the way I want it. So I'm going to push down some... no way. Push down the netherrack on top of the hopper minecarts, which will make the hopper minecarts be inside of the netherrack. I'm having a really hard time finding words today, I realize. Hope it's okay. Like so. We remove that, that, and that. And those. And now we have hopper minecarts inside of blocks here. So we can gather things that drops on it. I don't know what kind of word that was that I tried to say. So there will be a wall like so. And there will also be a wall like so. And I think I want that to be a... No, wait. It's going to be a too high wall, but the mycelium is actually going on that level there. So is this getting confusing yet? I feel it's getting very confusing, but you might be following what I'm doing perfectly fine. Like so. Like so. Okay, I have mycelium. It's not the best color match ever, but I think it's decent enough. And then I need to go 6 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so, and we can build this wall. Really don't need to have it on this block, but meh. I might as well. Also going to add in sea lanterns on that level there, because you need to have at least, I think, light level 9 for passive mobs to spawn. So something like that. So I'm going to place a row of sea lanterns here, and I'm also going to have a row of sea lanterns in the back here, and that will be enough lighting for this thing to actually work. Can I? Ooh, I almost can. Like so, and then we are going to have a row of pistons facing up, like I talked about. This is in no way the most resource-friendly design, but it is quite a nice design, in my own opinion, because I managed to come up with it myself. Have I told you that? Might have talked about that in the previous episode. I think so. So basically, I have looked at some other designs and kind of figured out my own way of doing it. So up that block there is also going to be a sea lantern. So I need to, I don't have any sea lanterns over here, so I need to go grab myself some. Like that. That's pretty much the basic structure of the whole thing. And then sea lanterns, as I said, and then on this, or these blocks here, there's going to be a tripwire hooks. And also on these blocks, and then just fill this whole area in with string. So a lot of string is needed for this project, but I have a lot of string, and I know someone else who also has a lot of string, so if I run out of my supply, I know where to get more, so yeah. So, I thought I was just going to show you, before I build stuff up, how the redstone is going to work. Because it's a lot easier showing that on the ground here. Basically, we have a sticky piston. We have an observer facing into the sticky piston. And we have a repeater facing into that. And let's put a block in front. So when you put a signal here, this observer will send a very short pulse, which will spit out the block. And when the signal goes away again, it will retract the block. So that's pretty much the mechanic I'm going to use for this whole contraption. So it's not very advanced at all. We also have a thunderstorm. Let's go sleep the thunderstorm away. Yes, so that's basically the whole mechanic behind this. And I'm not going to use a redstone torch to activate it. As I said, I'm going to use tripwires. I added in sea lanterns, as you may see here. Tripwires like that, and then we need to empty our inventory again. Let's put you there, because why not? And that's just a matter of doing that, and then just continue this until you've filled up this whole area with string. Like that. A lot of clicking going on now. Let's go down. And then we want our little bit of redstone bits. We want repeaters and observers and redstone blocks and sticky pistons. And if we go up here, let's see if I can actually explain this while building it. I think I'm going to build this backwards a little bit because that's so much easier. I need to have a block there to put repeaters on, going into the block with the piston, I think. Can I also place these from under down here? I can. I think this is how I want it to work. Who knows, really? I could go to my creative world and double check, but let's just guess instead. And I want a row of blocks there. Like so, and I'm just gonna build up, I think, one of them, because they are all the same. All of them. So, repeater, as I talked about. And then we want an observer. Have I talked about repeater there? I don't know. We want 2 observers facing that way. So when the tripwire turns on, this will send a pulse through in that observer, will send a pulse into that observer. Then we need another observer observing that one, like so. And then we want a sticky piston facing that way. And wait for it, we want a redstone block there. And that should actually be it. So as you can see now, the piston is up. When we activate it, it goes down, and that will let the water out. And then once the cowl moves out, it goes up again. Very simple, if you ask me. There are ways to break this if you give it a super short pulse. Maybe you could break it or something like that, but it seems to be pretty reliable, and it's very important that it is kind of reliable when you get the what's it called? Water in there. So like so, and then I just need to build up this here contraption all the way, and then this should be ready to put the water in, I would say. Something like that, I think. I hope. Let's go up and try it. Boink, 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 and whoop, and it definitely seems like it's all working the way it should. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, so I just need to fill in the water here and then set fire to the netherrack thingies in there. I have my flint and steel, and my string goes away. That's not where the string goes. That's where the string goes. Oh, I had some water buckets. That's almost like I've been preparing. Can I can. Good. I was a little bit worried that it would be tricky to actually place in the water here. There we go. Would probably have been easier doing this before placing all the tripwires and stuff, but then I would have to maneuver through the water when building this. So yeah, I chose to go this way, like that. And the water flows nicely, and you drop down into here. And then we want to set ourselves on fire. And the fire, because I have the hopper minecart inside of, so if we do that inside of the blocks there, they will pick up stuff quicker than the fire will burn it, is the idea. And should also be, will I be able to make that jump? No. Ouch. So if we look over here, we should have some netherrack in there. We do. So it will actually be able to pick up the stuff before it burns. Which is what we want to do, and we want to kill the mushrooms using fire, just so we get cooked steak directly. We don't have any use for raw steak, I don't think. So, or very, very, very little use at least. So there we go. One section done. 23 more to go. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Next level is going to be there. Crap. Did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, game. Yeah, so the next level is going to be there. Going to have, it's a very tight squeeze, but it should work. So we'll have the repeaters going into there. I will have the redstone blocks, for the pistons there, and it shouldn't interfere with these observers, because it won't cause any block updates or anything. So even if I put redstone blocks here and there and everywhere, it's not affecting anything, so it should work perfectly fine actually. And that's, I guess, a very nice thing with using observers, is you can really squeeze things in together nice and tightly. Yeah, so I think I'm going to maybe build up this to its final height, and then I fell down. And then show you what a completed section will look like, and then I could just copy it 11 more times. Something like that, I think. Yeah. It seems to be working pretty well, I would say. And if I go activate this one, it doesn't activate the bottom layer. And yeah, so it seems to be working just as intended. And if we go back here, as you can see, this, you can't really make it more compact than that. I'm really, really happy with it. And the reason why I used observers and stuff was because if I were to use like redstone dust and stuff, it would connect between the different layers or whatever, so you would take away spawn spaces. So this should actually keep as many spawn spaces as possible open at all time, is what I'm hoping. Now I just need to build 11 more of these here sections, and then we're all done. So that's going to take me a few hours, and then I need to connect up water streams and do all that item collection. But the idea is to keep the water streams like in between sections like this, or underneath the sections and stuff. It will be probably underneath, yeah, underneath. But yeah, there's tons of room down here, so it will be fine. There will be plenty of room building this. I've had way worse problems fitting item collection in other projects that I've been working on, so this shouldn't be a problem at all. So yeah, I'm going to build up a bunch more of these sections. And there we have it. Yay, yay. This has taken me quite a few hours and quite a few resources to build. We're going to go down there in just a second. I'm just going to show you something up here real quick. Yay. I started removing all of the, what's it called? Mycelium. So this here is pretty much just a hole in the ocean. I think I'm going to remove this little bit of a mountain here, and then I need to remove all of the mycelium on this as well. So that's going to be fun. And I removed there and that little island, and also this little island over there I removed all the mycelium on. So yeah, still a lot needs to be done. Think I'm going to do this off camera because it's really not that much fun watching me dig out dirt, I would assume. Who knows, you might have some strange idea about what's fun and stuff, but yeah, never mind. So down here we have all the sections in. One thing that I've realized, or that I've thought of when building this, was that there is absolutely no point building it this big. I would say with maybe, you know, once or these 2 sections, or maybe doing 4 sections, that will be plenty enough. Because the spawn rates are not very quick when it comes to passive mobs, so well, it's done anyways. So I'm not gonna remove stuff now. I was actually thinking about just going with these 2 rows and skip the 3rd one, but that would leave a very big open space here, so that would have looked stupid and all of that, so nah. In total, I think I used up a double chest of string or something like that. There's 18 pistons per layer in each of these sections, so there's 36 regular pistons times 12. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There is 36. There's actually 36, 72 repeaters in each sections. There's 36 sticky pistons, 36 slime, what's it called? Redstone blocks. And then there's a crap ton of observers. So yeah, quite resource intensive, this here little build, but hopefully it will be worth it. And I've actually seen it working. It's not working right now because Carl and Sin are online, and Carl has a lot of sheep in his base, and Sin pretty much lives in a what is it, a plains biome or something like that. So there's probably a lot of animals around him, so there won't be any spawns whatsoever, but I've been online a little bit while building this, and yeah, it actually spawns in quite nicely. So that's a thing. Also added in just droppers onto ice, going around all the way to over here. Nothing. I mean, I could have thrown in some. You see, I have a lot of steak on me, but that might also have been from me killing cows that spawned up there. But let's not talk about that. So yeah. Anyways, let's fly up here. I almost managed to land. This has taken me a couple of days so far. Yeah, it takes quite a long time to build. I got into nice groove and started building. The last section here actually went pretty quick to build. And by pretty quick, I mean like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. So not too bad, but yeah, quite a few hours have gone into this. So yeah, I think it's going to have to be enough for one episode here. And yeah, as I said, I'm probably just going to clear out this off camera and then we can work on a little storage system and something. I have some other ideas of decorating this and all of that, but we'll see. So, I hope you liked this episode. I really do. And if you did, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more and all of that good stuff. And yeah, go check out Carl and Sin because they are online. Always check out people who are online. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!